it's Miss Erica, and you just had a wonderful story time all about swamps. And I'm from Louisiana, so I know about swamps. And today I'm going to share with you something that we do in our preschool story lab. It's a sensory bin, and it has to do with the swamp. And we have 5 benefits of doing sensory play, and they include, number 1, it helps develop the brain's ability to complete complex tasks. 2, it supports language development, motor skills, and social interactions, etc. 3, it helps develop memory function. 4, it can help calm frustration and anxiety. And 5, children can learn important sensory attributes. And of course, our 5 senses are touch, smell, taste, seeing, and hearing. All right, let's get started. For this activity, there are several things you're going to need. You can use a plastic bin if you have one of those. If you don't have a plastic box at home, you can use the top of a shipping box or a cardboard box that you cut down. You'll put a trash bag over it, and this way you don't have any of that gross leakage on your table. Next thing you're going to need is sand. If you don't have any sand or you don't want to go buy some sand, you can just get dirt from your front yard. You're also going to need some rocks. So you can get whatever size rocks you need. You can get those from your front yard, or if you have some for your crafting needs, you can get them from there too. You can cut that. Seashells if you want. You're also going to need some critters to go in your swamp, because the swamp is full of critters, as you saw in Miss Molly's books. You're also going to need some grass, and for this, pretty simple, just go outside and grab some out of your yard. As you can see here, I went outside of the library and just started grabbing grass. And also, if you have any limbs laying around, any debris in your yard, grab it, bring it, use it. And if you have any clovers or anything that look like your 4-leaf clovers, you're going to want to grab those too, because they have the look of a lily pad, which you're going to see in the swamp. Last thing you need is a pitcher of water. Very important, because swamps have water. So you're going to take your bucket. You're going to pour your sand in the bucket. And the amount of sand that you're going to have is going to depend on how big your box is. Next, you're going to grab your rocks, and you can just put your rocks, position them however you want them to be. Going to put some shells in there. Next thing you're going to take is your water, and you're just going to slowly. It's going to look gross, it's going to look weird, but it's fun. And that's a real, you can hear that. That's one of your 5 senses. All right, you got your swampy water. Now you're going to put your grass in there, and you can just kind of dump it down like this. Get it nice and grassy. And then you can take one of your twigs you got outside and just kind of break it apart. If you have a grown-up, this is what your grown-up should be doing, okay? Because you don't want to hurt your eyes or hurt yourself, so make sure your grown-up breaks your sticks for you. And in go the critters. We have frogs. We have dinosaurs. You know, they used to live in swamps. Frogs. Alligators, the most important swamp creatures ever. We have snakes, lizards. And did you know that even butterflies will be in the swamp? I bet you didn't know that. And now you have your sensory bin. So once you have all your critters in your container, you just start playing. And when you're doing this, you're going to feel the water. You're going to feel those different sensations. It may be a little bit gritty because, of course, you have sand in there. So you can have your alligator swimming around in the swamp, and it's got a snake. That seems like fun. Or you can fly your butterfly around and chomp. Now it's got your finger. So be careful when you're playing in your sensory bin. You don't want any alligators to get you. So we learned about swamps today. We made our swamp sensory bin, and we have lots of awesome nonfiction materials about different landscapes and environments that are outside. And this one is Marshes and Swamps. It's by Gail Gibbons, and we have lots of other cool ones like this. So if you want to learn about them, you can even make different types of sensory bins. Maybe a desert, maybe a snow-covered peak. You can get the books, check them out, and try it on your own at your house. I had fun today, and I hope you guys did too. So when you make yours, I hope you enjoy.